Cruising down the
My name is Gershon and this is Talking Cars. My next guest is a phenomenal, multi-talented SA singer-songwriter and also a radio DJ at Good Hope FM. We'll see you in a bit.
Baby, why? I just wanna play. Baby, don't you run away.
Folks, welcome back to another episode of Talking Cars. Today is absolutely stunning and we have an absolutely amazing guest. He's a multi-talented singer-songwriter and a radio DJ at Good Hope FM. He is Chad Saaiman.
How you doing, bro?
That was a good one.
That was a good one. That was a good one.
So, my man, we are blessed with an absolutely stunning day.
Yeah.
With a stunning vehicle.
Yes.
And I think our conversation is going to be along the same line.
Yes.
So this is Talking Cars, and that's exactly what we're going to do. Talk about your car journey.
Yeah.
So tell me, from the start, when did you get your license? What happened?
I got my license at the age of 18.
Yeah.
And I initially had asked my dad to teach me how to drive, but we realized after 1 or 2 minutes that it wasn't going to work for us. So I went to my mom. I was like, Mommy, please, I want to learn how to drive.
Yeah.
She sent me to driving lessons, which I thought was going to be the super strict formal thing.
Yeah.
Thought it'd be like this old guy, you know,
Probably
saying,
nervous or so.
I was nervous, and as the car pulls up, I open the door. It's a guy that went to high school with me, who was a driving instructor.
That must have been funny also.
It was amazing because he was this cool guy, a few years older. Shout out to Cornelius, the man who taught me how to drive. So yeah, man,
some
great
skills.
Yeah, some skills. Great conversation. He loved music, so we had a really
So
cool
you guys
connection.
were jamming while listening.
Yeah, and he
while
was
driving.
teaching me, and yeah, it was quite cool.
Lekker, man. And what was your first car that you bought?
So my first car that I bought was a Polo, a black
You know
Polo.
what they say about Polo drivers?
What do they say about Polo drivers?
Play.
Oh man, it was a black Polo, and you know, I think if I think about my journey with cars before getting my own car, it was my dad's company cars. So my first reference would be my dad working for this company that did audio visuals, and they would always get the Toyotas.
Okay.
So every few months he would come home with a different Toyota. And it was quite interesting because the cars were so nice, and we'd be like, wow, like,
and it's
okay,
a new car every few
new
months.
car. So I thought to myself, if I go, in my mind, one day, let's say I go work, maybe I'm going to get like nice cars. I attached the two together. He would also always travel across the country, and he would get like a combi or a big bucket.
Okay.
So I would grow up seeing these vehicles. Yeah.
So you know what? I don't know if you remember this ad back in the day with Toyota. The slogan was "Alles loopt recht, altijd recht."
Yeah.
And that's the thing with Toyotas. It's reliability.
It's reliability. Yeah.
You know, and well also value. Because I mean, the resale value of Toyotas, it actually stays very, very well.
Yeah.
So okay, so your first car?
Yeah.
What was that?
It was a Polo, a black Polo.
A black one. Was
yeah.
it the sedan or the hatchback?
It was the hatchback. And if I go back, I'm trying to think which model it was. It was the one with the round lights.
With the two round lights. The big ones and the smaller ones.
Yes. Yeah. So that was my first car, and I think for me, the main thing about that car was A, the fact that I bought it, and
your
B,
own money.
I bought it from money I earned from singing and writing music. Yeah.
Wow.
So over this period, I done a lot of shows across this 1 month, and I got my first ever royalty check for writing songs.
Wow.
Right? And then I just took that money and I bought the car.
That's insane.
And I think that's the biggest thing about my first car for me, the fact that I took something that was my passion and I was able to buy a car cash from it.
You know, I think this is where a lot of people sort of would find sort of, not closure, but they would find value in what you're saying. Is that your first car that you bought not only with the money that you earned yourself, right? But also it's something that you chose.
Yeah.
And I can imagine that car probably took you to a lot of gigs and stuff.
No, it took me, coincidentally, it took me to Joburg.
What?
And that was one of the reasons why I bought the car, because I was also going to head to Joburg for a bit. And I spent a few years in Joburg with that car. And trust me, one thing about Joburg, you see people walking around here where we are right now. The walking culture is not a thing there. You drive. If you're gonna go visit a friend, it's 45 minutes.
Is far, exactly.
You know, you're going to the mall, it's 20 minutes, 25 minutes. Like, and it also, I think, changed my concept of driving. Because I think we're so lucky in Cape Town to have everything close by.
I think you're onto something, and that is also obviously where the walking culture comes in, because we're fortunate to live at the coast, and it's beautiful to be outdoors here, right? So I think it's natural that you would want to just be outdoors and do outdoor activities here. But I mean, that Polo that you had, obviously, I think it was probably 1.4 or 1.6.
Yeah, it was actually 1.6.
1.6, but it was probably like light on fuel or so.
Yeah, it was perfect.
Back then, the petrol was probably still like 12 rand.
Petrol was, I mean, you could, even though I drove a lot in Joburg, like petrol, I mean, compared back then, I think the car was really economical. And I think that's something I learned for the next car and cars. Like I always wanted something economical, and what I learned about Joburg was because of the distance. When I got to Cape Town, I wanted to live in places where things were a lot closer.
Yes. I totally get you on that. It's just convenience.
Yeah,
basically.
Convenience.
And then, have you been in any accidents or any funny car stories? Has anything happened to you?
Not funny. Definitely not funny. I had. Well, if I go back. When I just started driving, there's a funny one. I just started driving, and I think I just got my license. And we were fetching my mom, and I was in my dad's car, fetching my mom from work. Yeah, and he said, okay, you can like just move the car. We're gonna move the car from here to there. And because I think myself and my dad, we didn't have a great moment with the lessons. He thought like, let me give my boy a shot here. And I ended up reversing, and literally by millimeters, almost reversing into another car that was reversing, and my dad screamed so loud.
But he probably freaked out.
He freaked out and he shouted at me, and I realized again why he wasn't supposed to teach me. And I mean, I say this now, this was back in the day, myself and my dad, we've always been close, but for some reason driving,
just on
that particular moment, like with starting my driving journey, it wasn't working out for us. A lot of people say I drive like him now.
Is it?
He was a very
aggressive?
No, I would say.
Were you going to say control freak?
I was going to say conservative.
Oh, okay, conservative.
Conservative, but moves in time. He's a very punctual person, never late. So never in a rush.
Yes.
So I don't drive slow, but I'm never in a rush, and I'm quite. The word that goes around, everyone feels safe in the drive.
Of course, yeah. I think that's important, especially with how the roads are these days.
With how the roads are, and having a kid. You know, my eldest is 15, and you know, I have some more babies on the way.
So you need to be extra. There's like precious cargo, basically.
Yeah, so I've always driven with the fact that, you know, I have precious cargo. Yeah. That's how I treat it.
I like that. And any car aspirations? Like, what would you love to drive in the future? I know you said that you would like something with more space, obviously because of that's on the way.
So the twins are on the way, and who knows, maybe when you see this they may have been born. But the twins are coming in the next few months, and I want to upgrade space-wise. For now, I drive what I would call a city car. That gets me, because of most of the things that I do is quite close proximity.
Exactly.
I drive a city car, Kia, just to get me from A to B and C.
Excuse the pun.
Excuse the pun, you know. I want to upgrade to a SUV. I will be upgrading to an SUV now.
Yeah, I think that's a good way to go.
You being a connoisseur, you know, as soon as we finish this, obviously I'm going to just get in your ear and get some advice.
We might go car shopping.
Yeah, we might. Today. I might walk away with a new car.
Pick up something quickly.
Yeah, so I'm looking at an SUV, and I think the market right now for SUVs is so massive and almost oversaturated. You just have so many options.
Let me tell you something, right? So currently in South Africa, if you look at like the Chinese brand, right, it's like it's got 25% to 30% of the South African market already, right? Which is huge.
Massive.
And if you look at cars over the past few years, how it's generally changed, because you used to see a lot more hatchbacks.
Yeah.
You used to see a lot more sedans on the road. Now you see a lot more mini SUVs, SUVs, that type of thing.
Yeah.
Obviously, because the benefits of space and obviously the frugality, I think, because engines have become better also.
Yeah.
So I think there's a multitude of options for you to go with regards to the SUV market. So it's choosing the right one.
It's choosing the right one, man. That's why I'm glad I know you now. You know, I think, you know, there are certain car decisions you make that are perhaps logistical. Then there are others you make that are more, I think, personal.
I would say it's passion.
Passion,
like something that you really love.
That you, So,
like for instance, you showed me a picture earlier on a glass mic. About
Alfa
Romeo 2600 Sprint.
Yeah.
That is a classic.
And that for me is a car that I still want to get.
But that means something personal.
Yeah. So my late grandmother always gave me cool drink in a particular glass, and on this glass was an Alfa Romeo 2600 Sprint.
That's crazy.
And in my wedding speech, I actually, because she had passed, in my wedding speech, I gave a toast to her in that glass.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
And I said, you know, Mario, like this one's for you. And I think part of that passion and personal journey for me to acquire that vehicle is for her and my connection to her.
See, now this is what some people don't understand, because some people obviously think of cars as just taking them from A to B.
Yeah.
But then you get the other element where there's an actual connection with a particular car. And this is actually one of those instances. Where if you get a red 2600 Sprint, it would mean the world to you.
No, I'd be done. I'd be like, I got what I need. You know, I think we have in our lives, I think as we grow up, we have these goals for things, whether it's in our careers or personal life, or and with cars especially. There haven't been many cars that I've dreamt of owning, but that certainly is one of them, as well as this one behind us.
This is an absolute beast behind us. Just the sound of it, the burble of it, the torque, it's crazy. And the cool thing about these cars are you can actually rent them from Cobra Experience.
Okay, amazing.
So you can rent them for a full day.
Okay.
And just tour around Cape Town.
Tour and get the experience. Yeah.
Some say, like for me personally, I believe that something like this, you and your wife, or you and your girlfriend, right, to do this rather than an open bus stop tour.
You're right.
Totally otherworldly experience, to be honest with you. Because I mean, you can stop where you want to stop. And also, it's just the effect that the car has on the people around you. Because everybody looks.
Everyone gets affected by I mean, we've been sitting here and we've had so many conversations based off the car.
Exactly. People stopping, taking pictures, that type of thing. So it's definitely, it's a looker.
And
a sounder.
And a sounder, And a friend of mine that I grew up with, her dad owned one of these.
Really?
And still owns one of these. So I had interacted with the car, you know, maybe 15 years ago. And it was something that I also bookmarked as a dream car one day. So the Alfa Romeo 2600 Sprint, and then the Cobra as well.
And then the SUV.
And
for the kids.
SUV, do it for the kids, guys. Do it for the kids. So the kids will be sorted out first. Then I'll work towards something else in the future, you know.
I love that. I love that, man. That's amazing. Okay, so Chad, we just had an amazing conversation about your car history. And also what you still want to drive. But getting back into you as a person, right? What are you currently busy with in terms of work, music, and so forth?
In terms of radio, I'm co-hosting the Lunch Club with Chris Akibido, 12 to 3 p.m. on Good Hope FM.
Awesome.
That's been, you know, it's pretty much 5 months old. It's been a labor of love. It's been wild. It's been chaotic, but it's been probably one of the most fun work experiences I've had.
Love that.
Our team dynamic has been really great, and we learn from each other all the time. And I get to connect to the community and Cape Town and anyone else listening to the station. I think connection for me with people is so important. On that note, musically, I have some new music coming out. I told you a secret a bit earlier about a song that's coming out at the end of September.
We're not going to divulge.
We won't tell them yet. But that's going down in September. And it's a really cool song, collab with one of SA's finest.
Can't wait for that one.
And then heading back into season now with the Black Ties. the band that I'm a part of, and we, at the end of this year, we celebrate 19 years together.
19
Yeah, so we're heading into 2 decades next year. Wow. So we're really looking at a good season ahead. Then across some of the other things I do, it's all within entertainment, whether it's emceeing or hosting an event or, you know, consulting.
A lot of fun, eh?
It's a lot of fun. Mentorship. I do a lot of.
Really?
I do a lot of like knowledge transfer.
Okay, I get you.
In terms of mentorship or some master classes on industry. So it's never a dull day.
Oh, I love
As
that,
you
man.
can see, it's never a dull day.
Okay, I'm gonna just randomly ask you rapid fire questions.
Sure.
Right? Ferrari or Lamborghini?
Ferrari.
Okay. Schumacher or Hamilton?
Hamilton.
Okay. Red or blue?
Red.
What's your favorite food?
I would go for Indian cuisine.
Is it?
Yeah.
Any curry, anything?
Curry, different
Biryani,
curries.
chutney?
Yeah, all of the above. Indian cuisine is my number one. Italian is my second.
Is it?
And I've spent the
Is that why you
last.
like Ferrari?
Yeah, exactly. It's all aligned. Look,
Pizza, pasta, whatever.
my wife always teases me, and she reminds me that I'm from. I was born in Mitchells Plain and grew up in Crawford and Athlone, because sometimes she thinks that I have Italian roots.
Bro, with us you never know.
You never know.
We might have.
You never know. But I love Italian culture in terms of lifestyle, coffee, food.
It is. That's exactly what it is. It's a lifestyle.
It's a lifestyle, you know. And for me, when it comes to food, I enjoy the food I enjoy eating is also the food I enjoy making.
Is it? You love cooking?
I love cooking. I don't ever post about it.
But
it is something that I keep to myself. I enjoy cooking and just creating great experiences in the kitchen for my family. Look, I'm not Chef Ruben, the GOAT. Shout out Chef Ruben, who's also been on your show. You know, I love that guy. What an icon in our community. Inspiration. And great guy all around. We bumped into each other last actually at the Tyler concert because we were both fetching our daughters from
he's got the daughter similar age to Summer, yeah.
So you know, our kids were watching Tyler. So just for me, food is important. I grew up with a mom. Obviously, they cooked amazing, but she was about presentation and making every moment. I can go. We can go to my mom now, and she will make the moment count.
I think things like that it's busy dying out. Right?
Yeah.
Like if look at people, our moms, our age, like that. Like quick, when they get guests, they'll be in the kitchen and they'll come up with amazing either scones or whatever.
It's an experience. I think we live in a very fast culture now, where people consume and create very quickly.
It's an instant culture.
Yeah.
Like we want things instantly.
We want it now. We want to eat it now. It must be good. You need time.
You must find love now. You must find success now.
Yeah. And I think the concept of time has changed because social media has given us a warped view of what time actually is. There's still the same amount of hours in the day that there was 20 years ago.
Exactly. It's like you need a reality check.
Yeah.
That's what you do.
So we try and take a deep breath and take moments and go for walks and, you know.
That's good. That's where genuine connections are built and also memories.
Yeah.
Memories are formed basically. Okay. Where would you love to travel to in the world?
I would love to still go to New York.
I had a feeling you were gonna say
I've not been to the States. I've been to a few places in Europe. I've been to a few places in the rest of Africa. But not the States, man. And I feel like the Big Apple for me, from a creative perspective and energy perspective,
I think it would be a good one to do.
I
also
want to.
what I've heard, might be wrong, but I've heard that the Italian food in New York
is
better than the Italian food in Italy.
Oh, wow, that makes sense. If you check the movies and you saw where most of the Italian gangster movies are set, it's New York, right?
Exactly. Jersey.
Yeah. There we go. So like, and historically speaking, music-wise, you know, when you think of Frank Sinatra and the Rat Pack and those guys, that's where they came up. Yeah.
This is a question that I also wanted to ask you, right? Because I mean, the Black Ties, obviously similar vibe. Where did you get your music inspiration from as a child?
I would think I think we grew up in a home where there was always music playing. But I was not interested in music as a kid. No, I was interested in soccer. I wanted to be a footballer.
If you could turn back time, would you go a different route?
No, I wouldn't change a thing.
Okay.
I'm a firm believer of everything on the path leads you to this moment. You know,
love that.
This moment right here is the result of a series of different things. And I mean, when we spoke offline earlier, there were so many connections. We knew the same people. You know, everything leads to the path. So I wouldn't change a thing. I also believe, like, you know, you have to have reality checks. Like, the timing wasn't right. I was a good soccer player, but at the timing,
still is, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I still play. No, I still play.
Fives?
I play fives. I've been playing 11s. I've been playing 11s again.
Jesus.
Look, I love sport. I love running.
Keeping fit.
Keeps fit. It's good for the mind. It's therapy for the mind. I still, you know, I try and do some half marathons here and there.
Lovely.
I try paddle. When somebody invites me to a paddle game, I go.
How good is a paddle game?
It's amazing. I don't do it enough. I started quite early and then I left due to I had a niggle. But now I just love taking on sports. So there's one sport I've not played that I've been
dying to.
The opposite.
Evading.
Yes. Golf.
Really?
I just feel like I feel like it's bait for me.
No.
And I feel like if I bite golf,
then it's just gonna take over.
It's gonna take over and it's gonna take too many hours.
So do yourself a favor. You have friends that play golf.
Yes.
Right? So maybe go with them to a driving range.
Yeah.
Right? Just have some fun, getting some stress out. Give me a couple of
minutes.
It is beautiful.
Okay. You play?
Oh, I love it. I love it.
Okay. Okay.
You have to. But again, once the golf bug bites, right, you're gonna want new gear. You're gonna want new golf clubs.
So I'm quite aware of that.
Even the kit and everything.
You see, in that golfer.
Oh, bro.
You see, for me, that is what I kind of know is gonna happen. So I'm just avoiding.
You're staying away. Unfocused.
I feel like, I mean, paddle is kind of also a good networking opportunity, and it's quicker.
And also with paddle's the fastest growing sport in the world. And I mean, it's so much fun because, okay, first of all, you play doubles.
Yeah.
Right? So it's about that camaraderie, that connection.
That connection, yeah. So I should maybe get back to some paddle matches,
Let's stick to that.
Yeah, for now, let's leave golf.
How about we start this baby up and go for a bit of a drive?
Let's do it.
Chad, what do you think of the Cobra?
The Cobra it's incredible, man. I think it's classic, but it's such a beautiful machine. It's strong, it's powerful. But also in terms of its structure, there's not a lot of the car for what it actually, for what the output is.
Exactly, and you know what the thing with the Cobra is, like, obviously the shape of it, it's old, right? But it's iconic.
It's iconic.
And I mean, it's been in so many, not just movies, but just like races and things. I mean, if you think of the movie Ford v Ferrari, right?
Yeah.
Carroll Shelby, obviously, who's the godfather of Ford racing, Shelby Racing America, and the Cobra, because he essentially created it, right?
Yeah.
And him driving the Cobra in Ford v Ferrari, that was amazing.
Iconic moment.
Oh,
iconic moment. Yeah, what a vehicle, man.
That V8 Burble.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah.
So what better way to go into a Tuesday morning than in an open top car like this?
Yeah.
Driving along Beach Road with Table Mountain and Lion's Head on your right hand side.
The ocean on the other side, Atlantic seaboard, in one of the best cities in the world.
It was voted again as the best tourist city in the world.
Yeah.